Welcome to Button Down Gaming. My name is Jay, and I'm playing with myself. I know it's been a while. We last cleaned the chalice. It said some stuff on it that was exactly the same stuff that was over here. So we're going to go check this out.
There was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos.
Booyakasha!
My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
Well, we're not going to stick around to check.
32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap.
So
the
perfect.
chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Sure, whatever you say, buddy. Well, we're out of here. We're going to go... it's like, that's why we came here. We're going to go back to visit Nico at her apartment. So if you're wondering why I keep peppering our normal schedule with these Playing With Myself episodes, it is because... How do I get out of here? It's because it's getting increasingly hard for Micah and I to record together. Because that's one of the big problems with recording with two people at the same time is... where am I? Here we are. It's very hard to schedule both of your schedules at the same time. So whenever we can't do that, usually I'm recording one of these things. So a lot easier for me to figure out something in my schedule than the two of us to get together at the same time. So it's a little bit of a bummer, but it's not a permanent thing. It's just what's going on in our lives at the moment.
Fine, George.
Just, God, I love the way she says that.
I sold a story this morning. It won't make me Journalist of the Year, but I can't afford to pay the electric bill. What have you been up to?
Listen, remember the missing Spanish Templar? I found his tomb in the church at Montfaucon.
So he's dead, then?
I wish you wouldn't be so sarcastic.
I was only joking, George. The Countess will be delighted.
Yeah, maybe this will help lift the curse.
What now? Are you going to dig up his bones?
There's no need for
Funny
that.
thing is,
Well,
I don't...
not yet.
I'm
What
trying
I
to figure out when the
still
next time I
don't
even see the
understand
Countess
is. The
is.
significance of the
I could
chalice.
tell her right now, but I'm not going right
There
now.
must be something we're missing.
Yep, there must be something
I'll
we're
be back
missing.
as soon as I can.
Okay.
Okay. Who recorded that? Oh my God, just leave. Go! God! Man, I hate... You go to Nico's apartment so much, and it takes forever to leave. I guess, I mean, this game really isn't made for speedrunning. It's kind of made to experience, to appreciate. So I hope you're appreciating it. Anyway, tonight, Nintendo announces the official details of the Switch. So I'm going to see if I can get one. I would love to record some Switch games for the channel. That would be pretty hot. Alright, dude, let's talk again. You creepazoid.
Hi, Andre.
Andre?
Hello, Georgie.
Let's talk about this guy.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with three bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol
Baphomet.
described by the Templars.
Sounds like Bahamut.
The poor Knights of
Different
Christ
things.
had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence
Oh,
extracted by
puppy.
the Inquisition.
Where are you, puppy? Where'd you go? Come here.
Not one
For
statue
pets.
or idol was ever found on Templar property.
Yeah, good
Until
puppy.
now, that is.
She was stuck inside because it was
Last
raining and I
month,
had to
a
take her
statue of
out.
Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris,
Ooh.
Where?
at the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue
hello,
is beneath
Sophie.
the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Hello, Sophie. All right, well, that's all I need. Well, let me just make
Can
sure.
you tell me any more?
It's a fearful image.
Nah,
One of
that's all I
the
needed to know.
Blood?
That's
I just needed to
Thanks for your help,
know
Andre.
where it was
You're
so I
welcome.
can go there myself. Audi 5000. Let's go. Anyways, I wouldn't be surprised if I couldn't get my hands on one because Nintendo is fuck awful at launches, or really good depending on how you look at it. They're just incapable of measuring demand. Just the worst. Even the Wii U, which didn't even sell that great. All right. I'm going to go through here. I'm going to completely bypass you, worker man. Do you have a son? A son of a worker man? No. Preacher man. This gets really confusing. There's doors. There are keys.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door is locked, monsieur.
Okay, will you give me the keys?
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui.
Trying to get into a locked washroom. I had the strongest feeling of deja vu.
Yeah, no shit.
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
I'm not guarding this door. I'm just guarding the
Talk
washroom.
to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Come on. Okay. Really? You're gonna make me do that? Alright, more impressions. And I don't mean bad impressions of people.
I didn't want to use that unless I really had.
Yoink. Is this the soap? I can't tell. It is. More impressions.
I made an impression of the big key and the cake of soap.
Do you remember the plaster that I had? It's still in my pocket. I've traveled to other countries in the meantime.
I carefully sprinkled the plaster into the soap mold I'd made of the key.
It's a soap mold. Okay, I want you to keep in mind this is a soap mold and plaster. The soap mold's fine, whatever, but the plaster part. Several minutes later. All right, come on. Jesus.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key.
Well, I don't need a
Way too
convincing
fragile for
one.
use in a lodge.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal.
Don't worry,
Then
we'll
again,
figure it out.
That plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe
Hint,
I could improve the
hint.
key as well.
All right, let's look at this
The thing
giant
felt
heater.
Really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it.
All right. Thermostat.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Let's ask the guard. Maybe he'll know.
Hi again.
What is it?
So, what exactly?
Yeah, what
I'm
exactly?
guarding.
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were. Talk to you later.
Come on.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Come on. Oh, I need to...
I couldn't imagine
All right,
what
sorry.
A thermostat was mounted.
I had to
over a
right-click
radiator.
it.
The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
The chill of fall.
Hi again.
What is
Now
it?
will you talk to me?
It sure
Thank
is
you.
hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Oh,
Talk
he
to you
has
later.
his
Au
gloves,
revoir,
huh?
monsieur.
Now I know what's going to happen.
I turned
Actually
the heat
turn it
off.
down. All right, next time on Button Down Gaming, I'm going to fast forward to when the guard's going to put on his gloves because it gets cold, because I turned the thermostat off. So come watch, see what I do with this. It's a really weird confluence of items, but you'll see. You'll see. If you come back and join me next time on Button Down Gaming. Watch me play with myself.